This is the Dell Precision 7770. This is the top-of-the-line flagship offering from what Dell calls it as the Mobile Workstation, which is to say that it's a fairly high-end laptop. I got this for performance and for screen space. Actually, my mom gifted me this laptop and I've had this for over a year now, and I thought it'd be cool to make a video and share my ownership experience with it till now, especially the much talked about heating issues. So, the very first thing, the ports on this one. External ports, on the right hand side we have a SD card reader, a standard 3.5mm headphone jack, a Thunderbolt USB C port, a super speed USB A style port, and on the corner a cable lock feature which I have never once used. The left hand side, the security smart card reader, two more of the USB C Thunderbolt ports, another USB A style port, a HDMI slot, an Ethernet port, and the charging port. By the way, the charger which comes with this workstation is quite compact. Next, the touchpad. The left and the right click are integrated within the touchpad. I almost always use an external mouse, so I don't really use the trackpad so much. However, the few occasions when I've been on the move and had to use this workstation on the go, I've found the touchpad to be really smooth and responsive. The keyboard also has a very uniform and tactile feedback. Moving on next to the placement of the power button. There aren't any row of buttons for volume or brightness control up top. Here, the power button is integrated within the keyboard space. It's not really like one of the other keys. Additionally, the other shortcut keys, for example, the volume control, the brightness control, and some of the other keys, they have been integrated with the function key. I actually don't like this at all and prefer the classic layout where dedicated keys were available for those functions. The case itself is made in a way that there's an air gap at the bottom. Cooling is absolutely essential in these high-performance, high-spec workstations. Mine comes with a 12th generation HX i7 processor along with 64GB of CAMM memory module and a 16GB NVIDIA A5500 top-of-the-line GPU. Build quality is phenomenal. The chassis does weigh around 3 kilos, but I knew that right from the beginning, and for me the size or the weight does not matter. I did come across some videos online bashing the workstation running hot even on idle. Perhaps there was a problem at some point, but I think Dell acknowledged it and came out with some BIOS updates. I think I've seen around 4 or 5 of those in the last 1 year, and my system seems to be running fine. The fans cut in and cut out depending on the chosen thermal settings. I also use a free software called the Core Temp to monitor the temperatures, and everything seems to be in order. I mainly use the laptop for video editing. The edits aren't VFX heavy or something like that, but still these are 4K or Full HD along with multiple media layers and are around 5 to 8 minutes duration, if not longer. The performance screenshots are on the screen. I think that the thermals are fine and the fans are able to do their job. You can see that the temperatures which I've experienced are fairly normal. Overall, I think I'm fairly satisfied with the performance. The system is a beast and rips through the 1080p and the 4K edits. I was pleasantly surprised with the battery efficiency as well. It easily lasts over 12 hours on light loads. Overall, this is a workstation for users who need high specs and high performance for their special case. Thanks for watching. This is Rahul from Realm, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.